Title of the message: how do I use my lead to get over lanes on track? What up everyone, ZonoBRAH here, coming at you with a new video. Today we're answering a message coming from Trotskina, who basically says, okay guys, I'm Silver 2 right now. I usually have a passive lane or get a few kills. Other lanes are usually doing okay, but sometimes I get ahead while my team falls back. How can I use that lead to get other lanes back on track? I usually smash my lane or go out with around 50% more CS than my lane opponent. I push lane and go to ward and roam a bit, but by the time when I do that, they are already all over our jungle or pushing bad at mid. So my question is, how to utilize my lead the best? And how do I roam correctly? So basically our friend here is asking, if you're in a situation where, like, he plays mid, right? And when you're in a situation where you have some sort of advantage in your lane, but your top and bot lane are kind of doing shitty and the jungle is having trouble working it. How can we help this guy? If you're a mid laner and you're smashing your lane, okay, as you say, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have so much advantage on your mid laner that he can't afford to follow you when you roam. What I mean is that you want to smash him so hard that he has to stay mid to get experience, farm, last hits. Otherwise, he'll pretty much be useless all around the game. Roaming is something that a lot of people don't know how to do in League of Legends because they don't measure the time they're going to be gone from the lane, and they don't measure at all the repercussion it will have on the mid laner. Because basically what you're doing is that you're giving oxygen to your mid laner, to your opponent in the mid lane, to go ahead and mind other people's business and go to your other lane and just trying to make things right. The thing I want you to do, and the thing I do that works for me, is that I roam. I'm a mid laner as well. The thing I do when I want to roam is that I make sure I know where the enemy jungle is. I know that I'm not going to get in a 3v3 or in a 2v2 if I go top or bot. I know exactly what is going on. And I make sure that my opponent on the mid lane is farming under his turret. And sometimes I even make sure it's the lane that has the Cannon minion on it. This is huge because Cannon minion lasts longer, they're tankier, and they just force the mid laner to stay to farm it because it gives a lot of gold and experience. When you have all those stuff checked on your list, this is when you start to roam. Don't roam when the lane is pushed towards your side. So if the bot lane is pushing about to back, you don't want to roam there. It's pretty useless. You're going to lose your time. You're going to waste your time. Don't roam when you see that the enemies are reacting to it. Like if you see that they're backing a little bit as soon as you show yourself at the dragon, let's say they had warded before, you don't want to keep going because they just know you're here, unless you want to force a dive and you have something organized. But in the objective of just roaming to get someone off guard, to go from behind, for example, you don't want to waste your time if you see them react to like once you go through somewhere where it could be warded. The other thing you want to do is that for me in the mid lane, I don't roam until I have blue buff. And this is really important, is that I usually ask for blue buff very early in the game, so like the second buff, but as soon as it pops up. Because what I want to do is that I want to get blue with the jungle, push the lane in the mid lane, maybe get a gank with the jungle, make the mid laning flash, make mid laner flash so he has absolutely a lot of pressure, and start roaming with jungle. Try to make plays with your jungle instead of roaming alone. This is really important as well. Roaming alone is very dangerous when you don't know when the enemy jungle is. Like you don't know if you're safe, you don't know if this is the right position, you're actually working in the dark, you don't know what's going on, and usually you don't have enough vision control to decide. So this is really important. Try to make plays with jungle. Try to go in a very easy situation, a 3v1 bot lane, or 4v2 3v1 top lane, 4v2 bot lane. All of the situation could be huge and could actually help your laner keep on track. Roaming is not always about killing. Like it could be, the roam is good once you put pressure on the enemy top lane. Once you put enough pressure on the enemy that you give your laner oxygen to farm, to experience freely, and to maybe start dominating the lane itself. This is really important. Do not force the kill if you're going to take a risk. If you're going to spend all your summer spell for one kill, it's not worth it. Maybe if you go to the bot lane, for example, stay with your laners, maybe land a stun, whatever, if you're playing Syndra, for example. Stay a little bit, help your bot lane push so he can back and buy his first item, whatever. Maybe get some health out of the tier 1 turret. Let your teammates dominate by themselves. Just give them this little push that will make the difference. Roaming, it's not about winning the lane for your friend. It's about helping, giving this little push that will help him do that. And the fact that you say that you dominate and you out CS the guy, it's really good. Think about investing in pink wards and maybe help out the support that can't really afford it. Place him in pink wards at the enemy blue buff. Place him in pink wards in the tri-bush. Try to help him financially as well. This counts as roaming. Roaming, it's anything that can help. Roaming is just moving around. But as we call it roaming in League of Legends, it's really about how you can give this little push to your ally. Can you give them a little push financially by spending the pink wards for them? Can you help them with just a little stun, a little CC, something that will make a huge difference? A huge difference that is made sometimes is that you walk in, you make the ADC flash, and the lane absolutely transform himself. You just need, let's say you have a trash support. If you make the enemy ADC flash, you will instantly make the lane easier for them because he can't just do whatever he wants when he doesn't have the flash. He will take less risk and he won't just go in as easy as he would if he had the flash, for example. So basically, man, I'm very happy that you posted this question. I think it's a really good one because I feel like when you play mid laner, you want to help your lanes, okay? You want to roam, but sometimes you kind of feel useless going there. Like you're like, oh, I didn't help a lot, but the fact that you think about this makes you a very good player. Like, you want to be a teammate, and that's really important in today's meta, where teamwork is absolutely crucial. Like, you cannot carry 1v5 anymore, and you need to absolutely give a little push to lanes that need help. And to be honest, the last piece of advice I will give you is that when two lanes are going bad, invest in the person that will carry you. If you think that the Riven top lane can absolutely carry the shit out of your game, maybe you should invest roaming on her if you don't feel like your ADC is good enough. You need to be smart as well and use your time as it has value in your game. Because you can't roam, the lane phase is not forever, and you can't roam forever. You can't help everyone. So what I would suggest you to do is that you focus on someone. Like, you go bot once, you make the ADC flash, let's say. You come back, you kill him, or you make him back very early. And you build on the roaming like this and you snowball quickly. But I personally think, and that's my opinion, you don't have to listen to it, you have to invest your energy, like the little energy you have to roam on one lane. You can't just go mid push, go top, then mid push, go bot, and etc. It will just drive you nuts and you will feel responsible everyone. Invest your time on players that are worth investing in. If your ADC is just a good ADC, but let's say he's playing Vayne against a Caitlyn, or he's just having trouble, maybe go ahead and go there and let's see what he does. And if he doesn't do well, if he just sucks, if he's just really over aggressive, don't spend time with him. It's not a matter of helping everyone. It's a matter of investing time on people that will make the difference in your game. Whereas if you feel like the Riven top is actually really good, but she's playing against a counter pick like Dyrus or Renekton, then just give it just a little help and maybe she will snowball to even carry the game with you, the jungle, etc, etc. So I hope my opinion and my insight help you. If you have anything to ask me, if you want me to analyze your game, feel free to go ahead and click the link down below that says free coaching. There's just a form that you have to submit with your low replay link. Give it to me and I will analyze your replay this weekend. I hope this helped if you ever come to this video, and I wish you a very good day, guys, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye!